Very good afternoon, students. This is your new English teacher, myself, Bhupati. Today, we are going to discuss about tenses. Tenses, I think from your lower class onwards, you have been learning what is a tense. And today we are going to discuss with past tense. But before that, let me introduce the term tense. What does that mean? Listen. Do you have any idea on what is a tense? Yes, very good. The word tense has two derivations. It can act as a verb. It can act as a noun. The word tense, it acts as a verb as well as act as a noun. If it is a verb, do you know what is a tense? If it is a verb, yes, very good. Verb, in case the term tense comes as a verb, which means we are unable to take relax. For example, we often use the word don't make me tense, don't make me tension. That's the meaning if it is a verb. In case if it is a noun, which means that the term which describes the time reference of an action, the time reference of an action. So here, according to grammar part, here we are going to take tense as a noun part. As per grammar, the term tense has basically we have three tenses. They are one, past tense, second one, present tense, third one, future tense. In past tense we have four derivations, present we have four, future we have four, so totally we have 12 tenses. Let us discuss one by one. Now I am going to teach you about past tense. Do you know what is a past tense? Yes. Past tense means which is used to denote an action which happened in the past. An action which happened in the past. To express an action which was completed in the, excuse me, for an example, I completed my homework yesterday. See this sentence. See in this sentence here, I completed my homework yesterday. See, the verb is completed. What's the verb here? The verb is a completed. The verb which is in a second form, which is in a verb is in a second form, V2. Verb is in a second form. So the verb second form means a simple past tense. Verb second form means what? Simple past tense. So now we can write about the rule of simple past tense. See here, a sentence should be started with a subject plus, see here after the subject a verb is there, the verb which is in a simple past tense, that is a V2 verb second form. So this is the rule for simple past tense. So here, listen, we are seeing a simple past tense. Past tense means to express an action which was completed in the past tense. And also see the sentence, I completed my homework yesterday. Here the word yesterday which means that the action was completed in the past. So that yesterday functions as a keyword to understand the given sentence is in the simple past tense. So what's the keyword here? Yesterday. Let me write the keywords now to understand simple past tense. Yesterday. The day before. In 1979, etc. So these are the keywords to understand, to identify the verb, whether the given verb in a simple past or not. And moreover, for past tense, a time reference should be there. For past tense, a time reference should be there. See here in the sentence, yesterday. But we should not give exact time on yesterday. Clear? See the sentence, I completed my homework yesterday. In this sentence, verb which was in a second form, and also we have a keyword that yesterday, which means that the action was completed in past, that is in yesterday. So that the given sentence we can easily identify that this is in a simple past. See here, simple past tense. The usage of simple past tense is what? To express an action which was completed in the past tense. This is the tense number 1. Simple past tense. Sorry. Simple past tense. Do you have any doubt? Yes, very good. So we should find out any keywords. If a sentence has any keywords, we can easily find out the given sentence in a simple past tense. What are the keywords are there? Yesterday, the day before, in 1979, and also we can find the same keywords in the sentence. So simple past tense, which means that to express an action which was completed in the past. And now we move to learn past continuous tense. Listen. So the next tense is what? Past continuous tense. Yes. What is the usage of past continuous tense? Yes. What's the usage of past continuous tense? Yes, very good. To express an action which was happening in the past First at the time of speaking, when and another action happened. See, to express an action which was happening at the time of, which was happening in the past at the time of speaking, when and another action happened. And also it has a the exact time reference. For example, I was writing my homework. I was writing my homework at 7 p.m. See the sentence? I was writing my homework at 7 p.m. yesterday. So in this sentence we can have a question that at what time you were doing the action yesterday. See, I was writing my homework at 7 p.m. yesterday. See, here we have an exact time reference at 7 p.m. Particularly, yes, particularly at 7 p.m. yesterday, what were you doing? So, the answer is what? I was writing my homework at 7 p.m. yesterday. See, another example. My brother was watching TV when I entered into the room. See, in this sentence, my brother was watching TV when I entered into the room. See, in this sentence, there are two actions. In this sentence, how many actions were there? There are two actions. My brother was watching TV. This is a one action. What's another action? When I entered. See, in this sentence, there are two actions are there. My brother was watching TV when I entered into the room. So what's the second action? When I entered. When I entered, that's the exact time. And which was happening before? My brother was watching. So the first action which was happening at the time when I entered into the room. So these are the two usages we have to use in a past continuous tense. See here, the first sentence, I was writing my homework at 7 p.m. yesterday. See here, subject plus was plus verb order, subject plus was plus verb with the progressive. See this verb? The verb is in the progressive, continuous. So we can write the rule now. This is a rule for past continuous tense. See, the sentence starts with the subject. The sentence starts with the subject. And see, the be form auxiliary is there. The be form auxiliary is there. If it is a singular, we should use was. If it's a plural, we should use were. So subject plus was or were plus verb for. Plus verb for. This is the rule for past continuous tense. Listen, let me explain. We are seeing past continuous tense. Past continuous tense means to express an action which was happening in the past at the time of speaking when another action happened. See here there are two actions. See, look at the example 2. My brother was watching TV. See, to express an action which was happening in the past. See, this is the past action at the time of speaking. When I entered into the room, this is second action. This is the second action. So second action should be in a simple past. First action is in the past continuous tense if it is happening at the time of speaking. See the first sentence. I was writing homework at 7 p.m. yesterday. See, it has exact time reference. It has an exact, sorry, it has an exact time reference. See, I was writing my homework at 7 p.m. yesterday. So what were you doing at 7 p.m. yesterday? I was writing. This is what past continuous tense. Do you have any doubt in a past continuous tense? Good. Now we move to past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. Where do we use? Listen. To express an action which had completed in the past, which had been completed in the past. So listen, example, I had completed my UG. I had completed my UG degree. See in this sentence, see I had completed. In this sentence, see the verb had completed. This is what past perfect tense, which means I had completed. Clear? My UG degree. Next thing, example number 2. The train had left. The train had left the station. The train had left the station before we reached the station. See in this sentence, second sentence, the train had left. See, had left. Had left. The train had left the station before we reached the station. In this sentence, there are two actions. In this sentence, there are two actions, but you should keenly observe that which action had completed first. See here, there are two actions. Among the two, which one was completed at first? See, the train had left before we reached. So before we reached, which happened, the second one, late action. But the first action is what? Had left. So if we have two actions, among the two actions, the first action should be written in a past perfect. The second action should be written in a simple past. In case both actions were done in the past tense. See the rule: subject plus had plus V3, verb of third form. Listen, this is the rule for past perfect tense: subject plus had plus verb third form of the verb. Yes, today we completed simple past, past continuous, past perfect tense. So listen the video and complete your book back exercises. And tomorrow you are supposed to write an online one-mark test in Mitra app for 10 marks. And the questions will be asked from these three tenses, that is a simple past, past continuous and past perfect tense. If you have any doubt in these tenses, you can ask me tomorrow in an online class. Thank you, students.